shit, dude.
All right, we are now live
Yeah.
for our first episode. Or no, not our first episode. Oh
What
my
are you
god, dude.
saying? Is this live?
We are
Is
for
this
our
like-
third.
Hello,
we are
welcome
our
to our
third
third episode.
The one that's like truly starting from the beginning, where they can actually hear us.
Yeah, hopefully this sounds good to y'all out there. Send us a comment if it doesn't. That would be
That'd be
appreciated. If you're out there and you're
Our last two attempts, we didn't know how to properly use our microphone. So we didn't have any audio like the first episode. Then in our last one, we went 50 minutes without realizing that the mic wasn't working correctly after we figured it out. And then now we finally got it working though, so we're all good. Third time's the charm.
always the third time's the charm.
So we have Uno back on the show
Hi.
if he was even there after 50 minutes in. And we gave him 2 Jeebs. And
Pulled him 2 falls.
we pulled him 2 falls, and he hasn't smoked in a while. And he said he was pretty blazed. And
Yeah,
How was it?
really blazed. So last night I hit the Jeep for the first time in 6 months, and I must say Jeep is like the hardest drug I've done to myself.
Wow.
And,
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
something.
kidding. I've never done anything besides weed. So believe it or not, if you come to South Korea, like if you get caught like smoking weed, you're fined to $50,000 and you're going to jail, like, without a doubt. So don't ever post it if you're
really, even if they see a picture.
Yes, if you're a South Korean citizen, like if you go to like I don't know Amsterdam where it's like completely legal, and you post it on social media, like you're still going to jail because you're,
Damn, I didn't know it was
yeah,
that
you're
serious.
still
I thought it was
responsible for
serious
your
here.
actions. Yeah, even if you did it abroad. So
Wait, so you could go to jail for that?
yeah,
Oh,
And he
shit,
gets
dude.
paid
yeah.
fined $50,000.
That's a lot, dude.
yeah, that's a
Wow.
lot.
I'm
Why
glad.
is it so? Why are they so against it?
I'm not really sure about that. Like here, it's like it's like the minimal like crime like here, so like it can be overlooked if
the
you're
minimum
lucky.
wage
Like,
to
What
be
do
there.
you think?
Mm.
What do you think it should be?
I think it should be legal. It's a natural substance. The worst thing that is allowed like across like all the nations, of course, is cigarettes, which I think is like worse. Worse for your body. But like I'm not judging you because you're like smoking cigarettes or whatever. But like I think it's a worse. So yeah.
Do people
Yeah.
smoke cigs inside
In Korea,
in Korea?
I mean, they used to, but not anymore.
They used to. So you've been in
Yeah.
the cigs inside house like pretty often.
Yeah, since
at one point.
late 90s, but like not anymore.
So this
Oh,
goes.
late 90s. That's around the same
Okay.
time as the US.
Yeah, we try to follow you guys. We embrace everything that's American, adopt
Okay.
everything that's American.
Really?
Yeah. So one
So
of the,
like
What's
if
the drinking
America,
age?
a drinking age is a little different. So in Korea, if you're born in the same year, you're in the same age. So it doesn't matter whether you were born in January or December. You're just like
You're
the
just still
same.
that year
Yeah.
old.
Yeah,
many
so
years old.
it's 20, so like it'll convert to like 18 or 19 in American age, but
Mhm.
so when were you born, Kavan?
I was. Toke.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. I was
98?
born in '98. Yeah.
yeah, so
98,
you'd
dude.
be
You're the tiger.
you'd be
I
just
think
20.
maybe. You're the tiger.
how old is Kavan in Korean?
Yeah, you
He said
you'd
it
be
first.
20, Kavan.
Toke.
I'm Toke. God damn it!
This
It's
is a
okay.
train
I don't
wreck
care.
again.
Um,
And we have 2 views. Welcome.
Shut up. Hey, would you blow me?
No.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you would be 20 if you're born in 98.
I'm going to be 20, dude. I'm gonna be 2.
Oh no, you are already 20.
No,
in
I'm
South
not
Korea.
20.
In Korean age.
Oh, in Korean, I am.
You're
Oh,
already,
shit.
so it means
So
you
I could
can already
drink?
Yeah.
So we could get
Yeah,
hammered
you
together.
could already drink since like January 1st
Okay.
this year.
But
you're
this year
20.
was the year of,
Yeah.
of me drinking.
Yeah.
Excessively. Oh my god. But that brings us to our Sigs Inside number
Sigs
one
Inside.
rule.
Yeah.
Assume every single house you walk into is
Yeah.
a Sigs Inside house, unless told otherwise.
Yeah.
Unless told otherwise. So, like, just pull out a cig, smoke it.
Yeah.
unless you're told by someone like, "Hey, why are you smoking in here?" They'll be like, "Sorry, you don't have like a sign or anything."
Yeah.
Because really, cigs
belong anywhere.
Cigs are everywhere, and they should be. Bring back that America.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, it definitely sounds like bullshit, but to me, like enforcing cigs inside, like when I see people smoking inside of like someone's house, like it almost engenders a sense of community to me. Like I don't know why, it's like feels very warm. Like wow, it's like
this fucking
it's dope.
Like, I just don't like the scent personally.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I don't like about cigs. But this is a pro Cigs Inside podcast.
However, we are broadcast, I will say, from a non-Cigs Inside home, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Due to coin purse. But that's fair. We respect his wishes. But,
and he also wished that we talk about the Virginia Black.
What is Virginia
moving along?
Black?
That we all had the pleasure of drinking. So, Jack, you bought some Virginia Black, and what is Virginia
for those
Black?
who don't know, Drake sponsored a whiskey. Like, literally, he just kind of, like, made his own. He just decided, like, I'm going to make a whiskey, and it's going to be my brand. And he did it. And so it's Virginia Black is what he made, is his whiskey. And, so, like, I saw about it on Instagram first. And I was like, okay, this is kind of dope. Because the marketing behind it's pretty dope. So I went out and bought it. Because they sell it at just like your liquor store.
How much was it?
It wasn't expensive either. It was like $40. What was it, like 36 maybe?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
So it was a good price. Like,
and it comes in a bottle.
Darren Daughtry,
nice.
Shout out. What the fuck is this? This is a great question. That's an excellent question.
Hi, Darren.
All right.
Darren Doherty.
Wait. It comes in a really nice bottle. It looks like a bottle that would be like in an episode of Mad Men or something. And so how would you compare it to other whiskeys? Because I'm not a big whiskey drinker myself.
Oh, I think, well, so it wasn't, it was definitely, I could tell it was made for, like, people to like. It wasn't.
I remember you saying it was smoother.
It was smoother and more sweet at the end. It was a little. I mean, it did in a way taste kind of like, in a sense, decadent. It was
decadent because
it was kind of. If you don't understand whiskey, like you wouldn't know, but it was definitely. It felt like it was sweeter and like almost thickened, and it was but it was good. And I think it was like a 45%, or was it 40? It was sipping. It was a good.
I believe it was 40.
Whiskey just to sip on. It had a good smooth taste.
But
so I liked it, but it wasn't.
But not as good as George Dickel.
No, I like George Dickel more. Not that
George
Dickel's like amazing, but like. Yeah. But it is. But I love George Dickel. But shout out to George Dickel every episode. George Dickel Tennessee whiskey is a fine beverage that we endorse.
So what's
unofficially.
So it's an acquired taste.
It's an yeah.
Yeah, if you don't like whiskey,
a lot of whiskey,
if you don't like whiskey, you won't like it. I mean, it's literally that's what I liked about Virginia Black. It was like a celebrity like whiskey, and it wasn't like super sweet or like too mass market. It was still just like bourbon.
I once had to do nice. I once had to do 10 shots of whiskey in a night, and I do not like whiskey at all, but I did it. So
I mean, I'm not sure if I like any liquor at all. I just can like taste like.
Do you prefer beer?
Yes and no, but beer really makes me tired. Like instantly, it makes me tired.
Instantly makes you tired. Okay.
Yeah. Do you feel the same or like?
What about getting high? What about smoking the devil's lettuce?
Oh yeah, that's a little different. Like every time I get high, like the first thing I feel is that like I don't know, I become more like sensible. Like so for example, I had like numb thumb for like 4 months last semester, which kept me from lifting. Mm-hmm. And then like I'm just able to sense my like aching body parts like better, like when I'm high. Like which I don't know why. I don't. You guys feel the same?
Like it hurts more.
No, it's I just can sense it. It's like, oh, like
You can feel your
yeah,
leg more.
like I can feel it. Like
No, I don't. That's really cool.
That's
no,
weird.
I
Yeah.
wish. No, I
like
don't
like
feel
like
that.
like
That's
it
cool.
eases your pain, like
yeah,
the soreness.
it definitely
It makes you feel more
yeah,
normal.
it definitely alleviates
I agree
your
with
pain.
that. I agree with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It
alleviates your pain. Actually, yesterday, like I would say, I was a little happier than like usual.
Good.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. That was a dick move. Just eating your like what's that? Sneaker doodle. That I was supposed to.
wait, were you gonna bring it back to me?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
thank
was.
you, dude. I was
wanted
not
to.
expecting.
Yeah, I
you.
was, but I just couldn't like resist like my appetite. I just devoured it. Like
Devarded.
Yeah.
Jude, I love you.
Oh,
devoured it.
Uno.
Like, yeah,
Interaction.
yeah, on site. Like I got it and just ate it.
Uno. Uno Toke. My name is Jack. Uno Toke Jack. Uno Toke Jack.
Third
Who's
episode.
that?
All right,
Oh,
what's your oh shit. What's the
Oh my god.
smoke product?
Oh, Toke, I'm sorry. I just kept calling you by your real name.
Okay.
Shut
It's okay.
It's
Oh.
okay. It's okay.
What's your endorsement for the week for a smoking product?
That is an excellent question. You know what? I'm just going to endorse in general, in my opinion, the invention of the 3-compartment grinder. I feel like if you are still grinding in like a 2-compartment without a key collector, you're just like not. Are you even smoking weed? Like, are you?
It's
are
not.
you
It doesn't.
eating
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look clean either.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And it's
Usually
like
they're
you're
like more
wasting.
messy.
I just, and it's they're messier. So that's what we endorse here. That's
I
what
take
we
it for it's like it's so cheap. You can get a lot of cool ones. Like I've seen a Hollyweed one.
Yeah,
like the guy.
There's so
did
many
it.
out there that are at least decent. I mean, it doesn't need to be the best.
Mine-
Although nice grinders are nice. Like if you want to spend that, if you're using it that much, get a nice one. You know?
Hi, Darren.
Uno, don't be so close to the computer.
Uno, it's chill. Oh my god.
I would like to endorse. I'm just gonna endorse like kind of like an accessory in general. But Yankee candles.
That's a good one. That's a great. Just
Just candles. Candles are great. I'm currently have a candle lid that's vanilla cupcake. Also, we're getting close to Christmas, which is making me want to play Christmas music. But whenever I walk into my
We're
apartment,
very close. We're very close to
Yeah.
Christmas
Yeah.
potential.
whenever I walk into my place, it does not look like a winter wonderland like I want it to.
Yeah.
But you know, it might soon. Hint, hint. You know what I'm saying?
It should,
It will soon. So look out for that.
Yeah.
For sure. It's gonna be a good Christmas.
Yeah. I may rewatch all the Home Alone series.
That's a good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all of them?
Actually, yeah, nothing can beat like the first two. Like I don't know.
First
First one's pretty. Oh yeah. Second one's like.
This is a good talk. Let's save
Yeah.
it for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Okay. Oh yeah, Christmas. We'll do like a
not yet.
25 Jeeps of Christmas,
Oh my god.
and then do a podcast,
25.
and then talk about 25 things about Christmas. That's what we'll do.
Look out for this is coming next episode probably, right?
Yeah, next episode.
Next episode. We're just
Ew, that's-
previewing. We're gonna have a holiday episode. It's gonna be great.
It'll be in November, which is no wait.
It'll be after Thanksgiving.
We'll do it in December.
We're close to December. It'll be close enough. After Thanksgiving, it's Christmas time. That's what I say.
It is.
Anyway, next.
So you said you had a lot to talk about putting dip
I don't have a lot to talk about.
in
I just think
a
it's
place
worth
you do
talking
not
about.
normally put dip.
And it's definitely a new trend that, you know, the homies have brought up, and we had this requested by a homie of ours. Shout out to that homie. You know who you are. Much love. But we had this request of to talk about this practice, if you will, of
This way to
taking-
get fucked up.
a way to get fucked up, where you take dip like Copenhagen, like you know, for your lip. What are you chewing tobacco? I mean, you know, what is the official name? Anyway,
True,
dip.
it's dip. Yeah,
Dip.
true.
You take dip and you put it between your toes, And apparently, that just gets you just fucked. You just.
My friend, I have a friend that said he did it, and he said pretty quickly, like, numbness went up his leg, and by like the end of like an hour, he couldn't feel his leg, and he said like his whole leg like just was just numb, and we had to get back to campus after that, and it was hard. He just limped the whole time. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's weird. I would never do it just because I don't know. I don't dip normally, so I hate the spit.
I do that. I hate that too.
I hate the spit, so I would not put it between my toes.
Here's my problem with this activity, because I am like I am a tobacco user and proud. Not really, but like I smoke the occasional cig, so I do like the nicotine buzz. And I dipped once and I hated it, and like
Did you ever vape?
And I vaped
Or Juul?
I've Juuled. I like the Juul, and I've hit Doha, which is really freaking strong, and I enjoy that occasionally. But so I feel like this is something that I'm dumb enough to, in the right moment, I'm definitely dumb enough to be persuaded to do this. Like as of right now, I wouldn't, but I could be persuaded to.
Persuaded to do what?
To do this. If someone did like a what are the odds, I would definitely like consider this as something that I would actually like.
Yeah. What are the odds?
Considering no, I'm not doing that on this show.
What are the odds? Because I did it last time.
Hey, we don't have dip. Oh, what are the odds?
But we could go get dip.
All right, let's do this.
What are the odds?
All right, here we go. This is what happens on our podcast. What are the odds?
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
Please don't say a bougie ass number or a dumb ass number.
1 to 50.
50? Alright. 3, 2, 1.
17.
27! Oh, damn.
Ooh.
I should have done that. I know that. I knew you were going to pick that number.
Close.
That
was close.
Wait, you would have put dip between your toes?
No.
Wait, what?
I said that was close. I almost had to put dip between my toes.
You would have had to put dip between your toes?
Yeah, but I'm glad I didn't. But, like... Shit.
Oh, boy.
I definitely think this is... I wonder what the health impacts of this are. Like, really are. Because what is happening? Like,
You're absorbing whatever...
You're absorbing,
the
like,
nicotine.
the nicotine in the fucking shit in the dip. But I guess it's in your
like
mouth.
It's like an armpit
Is
between your toes.
your mouth not worse? Like, do you get...
No, I think your mouth would be the fastest place. Because that's what gives you, like, the whole body buzz instead of just your leg, you know?
So this just makes your leg numb. That's
I mean, that's what my friend said. He said it just kind of went numb as it crept up his leg, and then by that, after a while,
was he already high when he did that?
He was already pretty. I think he was.
That's
pretty
probably the way
was.
he wanted to believe, like that it was.
No, you can't convince yourself that unless you've smoked a high quantity of weed. You would not like have like a ghost limb kind of situation.
I don't know, man. What if you... Is there a place on your hand where you could put dip?
You can put it between your fingers. I feel like that would work. Because it's like between the toes, except your hand. You just need a good way to keep it between your fingers, because, you know...
This is revolutionary.
No, please don't put dip between your fingers.
Think about it, though.
I think you can put dip behind your ear, too.
Ew, what the fuck? Why?
I don't know.
To make your head go
Why
numb?
do people put dip between their toes?
Dude, let me just put dip in my eye so I can't see. Like, what the
Like
fuck?
that, I don't know. That's kind of like the armpit of the ear.
Put dip on your nuts so you just can't feel them. I don't know. Like, what is... See, that's my problem with this particular... I'm not going to call it a trend, but this is the first time I've heard about it. This act that we've recently come in contact with. It's just like, what is your goal? This isn't...
It's to get fucked up. It's a way to get fucked up.
It's a way to get fucked up, yeah, but this is just... oh, I'm gonna make a body part numb. That doesn't sound like fucked up to me. That's just not. That's just like, oh, my shit's numb now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's cool. Somebody put dip between their toes. They could say I put dip.
Yeah,
between
no,
their toes.
it's definitely got potential. It's something I'd want to. Not I'd want to try, but it's something
You like seeing?
I'm intrigued about. I'm definitely intrigued. Moving on. What do we want to talk about?
I'm sorry. I've been eating this lava cake the whole time. Domino's always comes in clutch.
The
Whether it
chocolate.
be-
Another shout out to the. This is our snack of the day, or our munchie of the day.
It's the Domino's lava cakes. Also, they have really good cinnamon twists. I've never had it. I'm
Oh,
about to
the
have
cinnamon
them.
twists are dank, and I can't believe we haven't dug into them yet. We will probably off air because that's just gonna distract us even more.
Yeah.
On other in like takeable substances such as food. We are promoting John Crow. John Crow's vape juice. He is the best vape juice maker in all of Blacksburg, Virginia. He's also the only person I know that makes his own vape
Wait,
juice.
Can you actually like drink it and get high?
No, you vape it. You vape it. I mean, if you won't get high. What the
Oh,
hell?
because since you
It
said
doesn't
like
contain
juice.
weed.
Oh,
Or THC. It's nicotine.
okay. Ew.
So when you see people vaping everywhere, it's not them getting high. They would get
Ew.
arrested if that was them.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was like I don't know some like
Dude, no, I don't think you
concentrated
can, I think
form of
yak.
like yeah. I
think
thought it was
you'll
like
yak.
concentrated form of like THC and like fucking like
No, not
liquid.
I mean,
THC.
like,
some-
no,
I think-
nicotine.
Some can do that.
no, I don't. Nah, never mind. It's not what I thought.
Oh, we lost a viewer.
Oh, how many viewers are there now?
I don't know,
One.
but it's just getting me weak.
One. Oh, is it Is it Doran?
We don't know who it is.
Darren.
No,
Darren.
maybe Darren.
Are you there, Darren? He probably left. Whatever.
Moving on.
Mm.
Toke House No Shave November dog.
Oh, dude, it's going terribly. I'm probably one of the palest people you would ever see. And
Yeah?
also my hair's blonde, so when it comes to my beard, only the very bottom of my chin is like dark, so that's the only place you can see it. I have like a pretty, my beard's pretty like grown in, it's just blonde, so you can't see it at all. Unless you see it in perfect light, and you'll just see like a reflection
Yeah.
of some of the strands.
Wait,
That's
are-
it.
Yeah,
are-
dude, I look at you and I just see reflection. So it doesn't look bad, it just looks kind of...
Yeah.
I'm just absent. It's just like I'm growing like a soul patch, a very big soul patch.
Yeah. No.
Dude, I feel like mine is definitely getting there, but I feel like my chin, it's too light. And I feel like my sideburns are starting to outgrow my chin. Do you see that?
You should grow some mutton chops.
Is that what it's looking like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's going under your chin.
Yeah.
It's just kind of neck beard, and you don't
I mean,
want neck
I
beard
never really
territory.
have to like shave it like my
Yeah,
chin.
dude, it's upsetting. I think I'm gonna shave it. I think it's
Yeah.
starting to look
I'm
bad.
just not a hairy person. Like
No, we gotta duke it out.
I guess we do. I'm gonna look like a gump.
You've already been looking like this for
Don't.
what, 15 days? We're halfway there.
Yeah, I thought it was good though before. Now I'm realizing it's not.
yeah.
Oh, fuck me, right? Anyway, shout out to Superbad. Great movie.
All right, Jack and Uno. What's your weirdest story while driving or being in a car?
I mean, I don't normally drive, so I can't really.
While being in a
share
car?
that. Yeah, being in a car.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen? I'll share mine while you guys like think of that. Mine, I think the weirdest. I could say like the scariest thing I would say is one time I was in the passenger seat while I was driving, We were going through an intersection, and this car starts to pull out right in front of us. I was going, but they stop, and my mom kind of pulls off to the side, and they start honking at us, and we were stopped. And it was this lady, and she was still like ahead of us, and she honked at us again, and then like said like, "You can't drive." She screamed it like from her window, and even though we didn't do anything, I don't think we did anything wrong. And so, and so then we just kind of sat there. We waited for her to pull out, but she didn't. And then as soon as we started driving, she pulled out and tried to hit us again, like just ram us. And but my mom skirted out of there, and we got to go away. And we just like there was like just happened to be a police station like up around the corner. And we just went in there and pulled in and just like parked there.
Wow.
But like I don't know, that lady was crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I thought of mine.
What is that?
So one time I was driving on, it was like a highway, but I was driving, and it was
a highway.
It was bigger
Was
than
it a highway.
No, yes. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I was, and but we don't promote that, but we do. But we don't. But we do. I was driving, and then it was at a time where there shouldn't be. It was late enough where it shouldn't have been traffic. You know what I'm saying? There should not have been traffic. It was after 11, probably after midnight. I can't remember exactly, but I was driving, and then all of a sudden, it was like traffic, like really bad traffic. And I can't remember if it was raining or not. I just remember it was dark and visibility was bad. But I was like, damn, it was really slow, and it was like stopped for a while, not moving. So I put on the radio to like see, you know, because like the station does the traffic report. So I was like, okay, let's see what's going on, because I didn't know what was going on. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is a pretty big. This is a significant road around DC. Mm-hmm. You know, it shouldn't be this heavy. Mm-hmm. And nothing. But then, as I was like driving, like I see cars in front of me start to each pull to the side, mm-hmm. and pull to this side, and coming through down the middle of the road is one car turning the other direction, just coming through the middle. And there's like, dude, I don't know, but this guy in the car, this dude looked crazy. He was like, his eyes were like bugging out, and he was like looking, and he was just driving down the middle of the fucking highway, dude. Mm-hmm. And like cars were stopped, but it was a section of the highway where it was like the like northbound direction of the road was like decently separate from the southbound section. Mm-hmm. So like there were trees on each side, so it was dark, so you couldn't see what was going on the other section of the road. It was just like, it was like a one-way thing. Yeah. So that was the weirdest thing I've seen while driving. Just this crazy dude driving the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In like the middle of the night on a highway. So.
How about you, Gene? Have you seen anything going on
it's
while you were driving around?
Like you know, the craziest like experience I've ever had or anything.
I'd freak the hell out.
But I don't know. So I live in like the capital of like the capital. So my district is capital of Seoul, South Korea, and every time I go out on weekends, I have to take the bus, then to move around. And like, I don't know. You guys know that like our president was impeached at some point, and you know that's why like just fucking protests took place like every weekend and like nearby City Hall, and this bus has to like pass through like the City Hall, and you know it was kind of annoying just because like there was fucking hundreds of people just blocking the street, and I couldn't like go anywhere. Bus has to fucking take a detour to somewhere else, to get me to fucking, you know, I don't know, like the town that like the litness was taking place, and yeah, that sucked. But it was kind of crazy just to see like that. Hundreds of people gathering for like one purpose, like.
What is the status of that now? That whole.
Oh, she was impeached and she's imprisoned.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are the Korean people sort of happy with what's going on?
Oh yeah, I think they're content.
Okay, that's good. I just don't know because it's interesting to hear another perspective.
Yeah. But that sucked. I mean, it's not
Sounds
like super
awful.
crazy. Yeah, but it's just it just sucks. You want to have fun?
High ass.
I completely forgot.
Just so y'all
About
know,
my Isaac.
Toke is a complete high ass right now. I'm just dropping some crackers.
I am.
But
Yeah.
I have been
continuing
for quite
on.
a while. Yeah, no, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I wanted to shout out my beer of the week. My beer of the week is once again, I don't know how many. Did we do it last week? Did we try to do it? This is the first week. This will be the first week. Natural Light is my beer of the week again. It's the best. It's the easiest to put down. I have never blacked out only off of Natural Light. You know, you can only get so drunk. That's not 1,000% true. But you're not gonna. It's not gonna fuck you up bad just because it's a very light beer. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's better than Busch Light.
Beer of the week.
It's better than Keystone.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you, Gene?
I like IPA. I don't know if you guys heard of the specific brand Hoegaarden, which is imported from
I've seen
Belgium.
That is a very decorative.
I like that. I think I like IPAs.
You do?
Yeah, because they get me drunk
You like the
faster.
darker beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a big fan of lager. Like, I mean, I drink them still.
That's just like dark, but it's not as it doesn't have the higher percent.
Yeah, I think I like Guinness too. Like, it's definitely an acquired taste. Yeah,
Guinness is good.
Is Guinness Irish?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's on an Irish flag.
Okay, that's why I asked. Oh.
I need to try Guinness. I haven't tried.
You haven't had Guinness ever?
Yeah. Honestly, Guinness is like I really hated that like when I first like tried it and then just like I was like let's give it another try and like I just started to like love it more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. You should have coin purse go buy a whole bunch for you.
I've been
the next time.
him.
Dude, just let me know.
I've been busy. I've been focused on other things, my man.
You just said you were asking me.
Boom, caught.
Yeah, caught.
Place the blame on others.
Last time when you got Virginia Black and I did ask you, but I forgot to text you
Jack.
to get. I forgot to text you to get the Guinness, but I told you in person.
I could smell like.
Oh, you're right.
Smell it from your mouth.
They didn't.
They didn't have it. I told you.
Can you say something?
No, dude.
No, not the lava.
Oh, what, the weed?
Yeah.
No.
No.
There's no way.
Oh,
It's right there.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
It was weird. But no, in like the weird.
Not even any like stouts or
No,
anything.
they did. They just didn't have it. They just didn't have it. It was weird. Like they had like a lot of other selection. Like they didn't have it. It was weird.
Damn, what I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna go to like, it's gonna be sus as shit, but like I'm gonna definitely have to go into Kroger and just fucking like look and browse and just like memorize or like write it down or like.
Guys, try Japanese this beer, Asahi.
Send a picture.
What's Asahi?
It's a Japanese beer. It's pretty smooth in your like.
Oh,
it's
how
good.
is
I've heard
soju?
Yeah,
soju.
Asahi. Soju's shitty.
You don't like soju?
Yeah, sorry.
That's the only Korean drink I've ever tasted.
I don't know. It's shitty. Probably you better just drink sake.
Sake.
Yeah, Japanese have definitely better fucking liquor. I think.
Really?
Yeah. I think
what's it made out of?
Yeah, rice.
Rice?
Yeah,
is it really based on rice?
I think it's based on rice.
Damn, that's
what
awesome.
Is?
Sake?
Sake is rice wine.
Yeah.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So they just get alcoholic rice water.
Yeah, dude, that's the best.
They take your
I definitely
your rice
I've never
aroni.
tried sake. I'd love to try some sake.
What if I made it with rice aroni?
You can.
Yeah.
Oh. And ferment it for many days.
I definitely need to turn 21.
Turn 21.
Yeah.
On my ID and
Jake, I can probably bring you back some sake, like, cause they sell a bunch of shits in the airport, like, and yeah.
I didn't know you could just buy it. I thought there was like a process or something.
Nah, it's you have to I guess present your fucking passport, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I mean, which
20.
is barely which
you're
takes
20.
10.
Isn't sake you're supposed to drink it like
in a different?
The oldest person gets poured first.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's probably across like all Asian cultures, honestly.
The oldest person gets poured
Yeah.
first. Is it poured by the youngest?
So, yeah, something like that.
Something.
Yeah.
Because my friends actually told me
Yeah.
some of that when I went to a Korean barbecue place with them.
Yeah.
I had to pour all their drinks.
Or
'cause
were
I
they
was-
Korean? Or what?
One was.
Yeah.
The other two weren't, but one was, and
Yeah, something like
I
that.
had to pour everyone's drinks,
Oh,
even though I couldn't get any.
yeah, that's funny.
And then I couldn't stab my chopsticks into my rice.
Oh.
I had to put them across the bowl.
Oh, I mean, wait, what the heck? Like, I was never. Wait, no.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what
You-
I was
you-
told.
you
from
do
my
what you
friends.
want, like,
I don't
I
know
don't
if
know,
they might have just been fucking with me.
Yeah.
But
Wait, what?
yeah, and they also told me. Oh, what did they also? They told me one other weird thing, but I can't think of it right now. But yeah, no. Chopsticks across the bowl. Oldest person gets poured. Drink gets poured first. The eldest person,
Yeah.
the elder.
Oh, like across the bowl, like when you're not eating or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's true. I don't
Instead
know.
of
My
stabbing it in.
parents don't give a shit. Like, so, yeah.
Oh my god! But yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Korean barbecue thing was bulgogi.
Yeah.
Yeah, some spicy. I had a spicy one too. It was pretty good. Oh my gosh!
Is this like?
Our ceiling keeps falling apart.
Is it like the ceiling or is actually?
That was somebody
No, it's
kicking
the
us from
ceiling.
upstairs.
It's the
Oh.
ceiling. It's always the ceiling.
Um,
But what I was looking up was sake. I was wondering if you served it hot.
I think so.
Maybe I don't know.
I think you do.
That's what I was at.
dude.
Like,
I
Yeah.
feel like that would be just, like not
Yeah.
as good. Lukewarm.
Yeah.
But or would you serve it cold, like a regular drink? I don't know.
I don't
if
know.
you'd
I feel
serve
like
it
you-
chilled.
I don't know.
But I think
uh,
most liquors you buy, you just serve either chilled or
Yeah.
room temperature.
Yeah. I mean,
But
is it
I think
like?
that one is heated.
It's
actually.
hot, right?
Yeah. Is it the red wine that should not be like chilled or something?
Red wine.
I'm not sure.
Should not.
Yes, red wine should not be chilled. I think white wines. No, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
I
about
think
wine
they're
either.
supposed to be kept at a certain temperature.
We have our bag of white wine in our
There's
fridge,
a wine
in our mini
fridge.
fridge.
I know my mom has like a wine. I think red wines you can keep at room temperature. Red wines you can keep at room temperature.
Yeah.
Wines you don't have to chill unless
No.
you've
Same with
opened,
the liquor.
unless
Yeah.
you've opened them.
Same with liquor.
Yeah. Oh, liquors are just. Like,
I mean,
tricky.
vodkas.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, you don't have to chill. Yeah, no, because I know my parents keep my wine out like on racks, and we
Yeah.
have like the good wine like stored in the basement.
Okay.
So it's like that's something you can store out. And red
Right.
wines, I think, age better that way if you're into wine. But like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
definitely
not
am
really-
not like.
Yeah.
I like bagged wine, and that's it.
I feel like you can't get into wine like not like knowing about wines
Mhm.
until you're like an adult. You know, I feel like you have to be a real adult. That's when you can start like liking different reds and like having wine and like aging. You know what I'm saying? Do you know anyone that's into like fine wine?
I mean, I've seen it actually. I've seen a documentary
Yeah,
on Netflix about.
Yeah, but like, do you know?
not anyone personally. No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know people that are really. I know some dudes that are really into craft beer, like
Mhm.
craft beer, like some real like.
Oh yeah, I
crazy
know
shit.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've met people, but I haven't met
My
any
cousin
wine.
is a whole.
I
bunch of
haven't
it.
met any young wine
people. Yeah.
people.
Uh,
You have to
Um,
be like,
I can tell the difference between 3 different flavors of Franzia. That's about it.
yeah.
I can tell the
exactly.
difference between like
It's a
white,
money
red,
thing,
rosé,
isn't
and
it?
stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that, it tastes the same,
Yeah.
and it doesn't
Yeah.
taste that good.
I'm not that sophisticated to like.
The
just-
only
Exactly,
good part,
yeah.
the only good part is
Same.
it,
Like, I
it
don't
fucks
know.
you up quicker.
Yeah.
Oh, wine's
Yeah.
good. We like wine
Yeah.
here.
Maybe like it's because of like its like sugar content or whatever, like in the like wine, because it has a lot of sugar.
Yeah, that is because Mad
Yeah.
Dog
Yeah.
Mad Dog.
Because here's my theory. Because
2020.
like sugar gets metabolized faster than like like other types of like carbohydrates, right? So it enters your bloodstream like faster with like alcohol,
Mhm.
and that's why you get fucked up like so fast. I don't know. It's like it's not like fact. That's just my theory.
Mhm.
But whatever. What do you think?
I think I just had an idea.
What's your idea?
So, sake is like a wine.
Yeah, rice wine.
Like a rice wine, right?
Yeah.
And liquors, so it's produced that way, whereas like a liquor is distilled, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like brandy is when you distill wine, but you'll destroy like the cognac and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what if you distilled sake? Would that make a new liquor? Or if people done that?
I feel like
to
that would
make it
just
stronger.
I feel like that would just be gross.
Yeah.
Really? I've never tasted sake, so I don't know what it tastes like.
I feel like that would just I've never had it either, but like rice wine doesn't sound too it probably I don't know. It might be easier to take down than vodka or something. I feel like it would actually make it like it tasting like rice.
I think Eastern, like somewhere in Eastern Europe, I don't remember the name of like that country, but like they have like the exact same thing where the alcohol is based on like the rice.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sure.
I don't remember where it is.
I'm high as shit. All right.
Do you want to? You wrote this down. Tell us about slosh ball, man.
Okay, slosh ball. Slosh ball is a very fun drinking game where you get a bunch of people and you get a keg and you put it on second base and you play kickball. But instead of just normal kickball, there's a drinking twist. Every single player has a red Solo cup in their hand, and you always have to have beer with it. If you are caught without beer in it, you can be called out for it, and then whatever play you just did or point you just scored won't count.
Yeah.
So if I'm in the outfield and I run to go catch the dodgeball, I'll catch it. Let's say I keep all the beer in my cup. We're good. I caught it. It counts as an out. Let's say I run to go catch it and all my beer falls out and I drop my cup. Doesn't count. You spilled your beer. You can spill it as long as there's something in your cup and that cup is in your hand. It counts.
I'm so confused. I literally have no idea
Really?
what you're talking about.
Garrett, have you been keeping up?
I'm not even listening, sorry.
Okay, never mind. It's just my high ramble. Like,
no idea.
so basically, you just drink a lot, and you get fucked up playing dodgeball. I mean, not dodgeball. I'm so sorry. Kickball.
Kickball. Okay,
That's
so you
funny.
kick the ball, and instead of runs, you drink.
No, I haven't gotten to runs yet.
Wait, what do you?
I was explaining defense and
how
like
does
how
defense
drinking
work?
So defense is if you catch the ball or get someone out and you have beer in your cup, it counts. If you don't have beer in your cup, like let's say you finish it or you spill it doing whatever you had to do, like catch the ball or slide or whatever, it doesn't count.
And this is an outside game.
Isn't.
This is the people out on the field.
Okay, yeah.
So then the runners also.
Oh, so you need a field.
Yeah, those are the fielders.
But you need to play this on a field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to like get beer in a cooler and then go to the field.
No, you don't. You have a keg.
Oh, so you get a keg.
You put a keg on second.
On a field.
On a field. You're playing kickball.
Oh, word. Okay, continue.
Okay, sweet. And so when you're on the kicking team on the offense, let's say you slide into like second base and you spill your beer, and you make it safe, but they still tag you. Doesn't count. You're out. Let's say you slide into second. You don't spill your beer. You're fine.
So if you spill your beer, you're out.
Well, I'm sorry, not spilling, but if your beer doesn't have anything in it. If your beer's empty. I should say if your beer's empty. It doesn't count.
Do you play with solo cups or cans?
Solo cups in your hands because you have a keg on second base. So when you
you
can have up to 3 people on second base. And in order to move on to third base, which can only have 1 person on it, you have to do a keg stand. A 10-second or whatever y'all decide. But normally it's like 5, whatever the person wants to do. But you have to do a keg stand in order to move on to third base.
Yeah.
For a certain amount of time.
Jeez.
And then you can score.
How do you score?
By going home, running home.
For the kickball.
Yeah, because it's kickball.
Yeah. All right.
When do you? Is it still 3 outs?
Yeah, there's 3 outs.
Switch.
There's 3 outs, and then at one point, it's harder.
When do you drink?
You just continuously drink.
I like the smell.
So drinking isn't a punishment of the game.
No, you just drink. No, you're having fun.
So it's just a game, and there's drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But there's a keg on second, and all those rules too, and not
spilling. Okay, yeah, I like it. Here's my thing, though. I like games. I like drinking games where drinking is mandatory.
Drinking is mandatory?
Or, like, you have to drink.
You have to?
Due to circumstances.
Okay. It's, like, more like the indoor party games.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like both. No, dude, that definitely sounds fun. But that's just because I've never really done that. I'm trying to think what outdoor party games I've played. Or outdoor drinking games.
Mm-hmm. There's, like, cornhole.
Oh,
that one's just kind of chilling.
Cornhole's just a chilling game.
Yeah, cornhole, can jam. That's another one.
Yeah, there
Spike ball,
yeah.
even. Yeah, dude, those are all ones that you're just kind of chilling. You don't have to drink. There's no required things. I would count those because they can't.
Yeah, then you're right. Slosh ball is definitely a drinking game because drinking's in the rule. That makes sense. I'm pro slosh ball. I'm on your side. Let's play.
Good. All right. Well, I've personally been pretty tired from being blazed. I think that I need to smoke more.
Word.
Would you like to wrap up? We've been going on. I didn't even realize it for 46 minutes. I think that's been successful. I hope our volumes work or our audio is working because I never checked again, despite our previous failures. I think it's working. I think we're good.
Boy. If it's muted again, I'm just like.
I really hope not.
It's okay.
We had
a bunch of people. We had a comment.
We had Darren. So people, and the 2 people are watching now. So thank you for that.
That's all we need.
Thanks, Darren.
Yeah.